Let's do something different. Let's do some product photography. Oh, this is heavy. Oh God, product photography is hard. What I've tried to do here is get a nice setup with the tripod really low and a tree stump. I have the nut butter and the ingredients on it. I'm also using an external flash with a wireless transmitter, and that'll just help make the background a little darker and control the lighting more because I'm outside. So I'm definitely no food stylist, but I love using props. I think that one of the key points of product photography when you're trying to do like a food setup shot, or when you're just trying to show a lifestyle image or a flat lay, is to make it look like it could have happened. You have to think about composition when you're setting it up. And I'm by no means an expert, but you just have to kind of get it until it looks right. Make sure that the product is the main point of the image. So you can have all the stuff around it, like I have walnuts and cinnamon sticks right now, but you have to make sure the product is the selling point. So right now I have my shot set up with no flash, just sitting in the natural light. I'm in the shade, so everything is really nice and soft. It's about midday, so like if I was out in the sun, it would just be blown out and horrible. So I'm going to show you one without flash and then one with flash. So let's do the one without flash. Zoomed in, manually focused so I could be perfectly pin sharp. 2-second timer to eliminate the shake. 70 millimeters, looking good. So now when I hold this flash right above the product, what it's going to do is just darken the background just a little bit and make the product more prominent. So now that cinnamon walnut's done, I'm going to set up for a new jar.
Are you helping with filming?
This flavor is maple pecan. I'm going to do a really similar shot to the last one. So another good rule of product photography is always make sure that there's an abundance. So I filled my jar of pecans all the way up to the top, and it makes it look like it's spilling over. Okay, on to the next flavor. I always try to keep a nice cohesive feel when I'm taking shots of like 7 or however many variants you have. So one thing I like to do is find a feature on the backdrop that I'm shooting against and put that object right next to it or right on it every single time. For example, I have a crack in the stump that I've been putting the jars right next to every time, and that really helps me line it all up. So a good trick that I've learned for focusing on your product is to use most modern cameras' zoom function and manual focus, and just get it nice and sharp. If you use autofocus, it might choose something you don't want to focus on. Well, I hope this little series of tips and tricks for product photography has helped. Hopefully I'll be doing a lot of these tutorials where I can throw a lot of little tiny tips and tricks into the various realms of photography, and you can just learn something new whenever you see my videos. Some might be short, some might be long. Hopefully this has been really informative.